Greetings everyone, my name is Colleen. A moment ago I was just thinking, what a joy to be alive today and to participate in Mother Earth's ascension. This time we're not being for speaking our truth, and it feels like such a liberation that we can experience love from the inside out and joy in this lifetime after years of hard work, of hard inner work. So I want to promote the hard inner work as a surefire way to changing your own life. Because it's not enough to say, let's change, and not proceed with a how-to. So yes, this journey is all about change, and if you want to change, feel very welcome to join this community of women that strive to make a difference. So, being in the heart of nature, I'm right on my pavement under my favorite tree, leaning on it, and I can't even see its bark. Can you guys see it? Oh, it's right here. There it is. Oh, my Gerald. So, I wanted to talk about the nature of nature, actually. She's dark and she's light, and she's been that way for 4 billion years. So honestly, it's like almost, what do they say about the teacup in the storm? That kind of scenario. If one thinks about trying to change what nature's nature, the only nature we can change is our own. And yes, we do emulate nature, because I like to teach people that we all have a healthy balance of dark and light inside of us. And the purpose for our journey on the earth is to manage it. Some people say to transcend it. I think whatever the word is, the experience of transformation, when that is felt, it's worth telling the story about. It's worth sharing and actually making it possible, possible and probable for other people to experience it too, because it's real. So this is so cool, doing a video under the trees. Isn't it wonderful to have your office under the tree and you don't have to pay rent? Oh, that's all sunlight coming through. It's so beautiful. So you guys, what have you been up to this December? I don't know many crazy people like myself that will take on a challenge in December, like a 7-day challenge. And you know, I did say right at the beginning of my journey that I didn't want to make it 30 days because 30 days was too big. 7 days was just right. Hey? Isn't that amazing? Because every 7 days you can just extend the challenge. It really reminds me of, this is the best way to eat an elephant, little bit by little bit. Until one day, by the time we look down on our plate, the elephant is gone. So what do we do with the darkness that we have within us? Well, preferably, we keep our darkness to ourselves. That's what we do with it. We don't share it with the world. Sharing with the world, that's what we do with our light. It's easier to carry around and share. The darkness is a little bit dense and heavy. And there's always consequences to dabbling in darkness, but some of us can't help ourselves. Like I mentioned earlier on, We love to fight, but we also love to be a lady and teach how to be a lady. Because all these systems that people are worshipping on this planet, it's really taken away from us who we are. It's taken away from women the ability to be soft and sweet. And it's taking away from men the ability to be strong, providing and protecting. And we need to get back to basics, you know? Without arguing, just taking out a notepad and a pen and write down at least 5 benefits that feminism has granted the family unit. Only 5. Put your thinking caps on. I'll tell you what my observation is. A lot of angry women, hey? Angry, bossy women. There was a lady on Facebook that said to me, "He can wash the damn dishes." You guys must stop that. Men can be put to better use than washing the damn dishes. It is so, so sad to see a war veteran or a Navy veteran being the domestic servant at home while wifey goes out and burns herself out. It's backward. We belong with our children. That was the mistake I made too. I left Dad at home only because he was 19 years my senior. I mean, so what's age is just a number. He was even younger than I was now, that I'm now. And here I am starting a career at 66. If I can do it, anybody can do it, especially at 59. It's not so hard. It took me so long though, but I'm happy that I'm here and I'm doing it. And just so all of you all know, today is day number 12. It's the 12th of December, I think. Let me see. It's later. 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's the 12th. Tomorrow's the 13th. Tomorrow I'm going to a Bring and Bri. I'm looking forward to it. A nice Christmas celebration. So what are y'all doing for the Christmas season? And what are your New Year's resolutions? I want to know, what do you want to change in your life? Please let me know in the comments so we can start chatting and we can start doing what I've come here to do, to engage with an audience, to lead people into something different, something called self-leadership. We don't need anybody breathing down our necks and telling us what to do, especially if they're corrupt. Because I'm the first one to say, you need to be godly if you want to engage with me. I don't have time for arguments. Like arguments are my number 1 sin and complaints number 2. I don't have time for that either. I want to play. I want to lead people to evolution and self-actualization through play. And I want to find a way of teaching you that nothing is impossible. Whatever you want, you must be big and bold with God. This doctrine of humble yourself in the face of God or in the eyes of God, I think it's nonsense. If I was humble in the eyes of God, I'd be too shy to ask God for anything. I believe you must be humble in the eyes of people. Your fellow humans, the ones that you need to learn to love. Those you must be humble in the eyes of. Because that's who we're interacting with. Anybody can ask me, where's God? What does he look like? Who's God? And then what do I say? The invisible man? I don't know. You know, it's the same with your mind. What's mind? What's a mind? Where does the mind reside? It's also invisible. How can we believe in a mind and we don't believe in God? Doesn't make sense, does it? And people also need to realize that religion is religion and God is God. And never the twain shall meet. They're two different things. I got no problem saying I'm not a fan of religion. The Stoics taught me those manners. They say, don't ever say hate. I used to say, I hate politics, I hate religion. And I say, I'm not a fan. I'm socially correct. I'm teaching social correctness so we don't offend each other. But I don't mind offending religion or politics or industry or government. You know, they don't have a nervous system or feelings to hurt. And we need to remember that we, the people, are the hurtable ones. The systems are the correctable ones. If they don't work for us, we must think about ways, constructive ways of dissolving them and of replacing them. And what are we going to do to replace them? And we can replace anything. If you say so, your word is God. Will you remember that? Not the man, the invisible man up in the sky, because God lives in your DNA. This is why you need to treat your body as holy, because that's where God resides, not in the sky. We just love to look up because we love a skyscape. Look at that. Nobody's short. Nobody's short of beauty. You know, you can say you live on a park bench and you look up and there's the view. And it's all free, people. We must stop being miserable, and we must start appreciating the joy of living and start feeling ourselves, feeling alive inside our skin, and start living in our body. Move out of the head, because nothing productive lives here or happens here. You have to go down and try to make decisions from here, or even lower, below the rib cage and just above the belly button. That's a very neglected area of our body. It's called the solar plexus, where emotional people emote from. I'm so glad I'm not emotional. I'm splenic. So my center lives there. When I came into human design, I had to discover where my spleen is. What is the spleen? Where is the spleen? What's the function? I was so embarrassed with myself and my ignorance. But I'm very quick at forgiving myself. I don't believe in grudges, and never to myself. And you mustn't believe in grudges either, okay? And never to yourself. And join my 7-day challenge if you want some support on anything. I'm always renewing my challenge, hopefully each Wednesday. The only reason I'm posting every day is because I want to make 30 days. So one day when I'm lazy down the road, I want to say, Colleen, we the kind of girl, if we say we're going to do something, we do it. You know, 20 days is nothing. We can do one video a day for the rest of our lives, because we've already won the 30-day mark, and maybe we even exceeded 30 days. You guys must continue watching my journey, okay? Because from January, I'm going to put in structure and I'm going to become organized. I just need to grow my own habit so I can teach you some mindset. Keep well. Till later, alligator. I love you.